往下顶住之后，取横板钉上，旋转双中指，注意前板地板留有些许细缝，不能直接顶住地板。OK。
过来讲20块哩。
空隙，钉住钢根。
题目没个点的
啊？
题目。
好。单价怎么讲
？No， 单价在哪里？
下班。
我们定点。
好。
他们下午会这么演练到。
与举木中间再钉有钉子，以防举木滑动。
好吧，这样开始。或者是说你们现在准备。
我下这个看。
下午他会送个单价过来。
所以要这个。
然后没有，还有这个板子，还有四个板。
方上没有了。
他说
下面的板有，这上面的板有了。
对啊，我们没啊。
他说这个是你这种东西多做可以
多做没
完成之后，
要把它做得非常的强壮、坚固，然后以后你们做起来做好
两侧再加上斜板。
那个4个就好。
做完成之后，再与两边支柱钉上方形板。
头麦要丢了好不好？我起来了。
保护。加横杆，以求保护。
对不对？我到处去车，到了再点。
太没事了。
哦，这个要对吗
？OK， 把这个意思一样，收在那。OK， 这个不要开，不是150。It's worth it. Yes, it was. Yeah, yeah.
To pay for itself.
具有空隙，
那你先进这边一个，然后我
这个茶。
这边哦。
拢都上干燥，拢设计的。
啊，这个。
也屌得了，这抖音。
你要顶到。
买阮定条路把它喊埋。
你拿个器材就好，基本上咧较怕去啊。
好，你看，这位。
再高一点，
离开。
有啊，离开了。
不是他那下面比较低。OK。里面还有那，然后
这2块放100药。
对。
我知道你地址给我一个。
测量两边斜板。
一次弄一次切的，一次弄一次切，啊，你这样143，一次3，一次弄一次切。
Sure.
You can go back and get like what you want.
各有利益的，他拆不下来。
这个支撑有在拆吗？
喂，宝宝也没到这做
海文交流。
讲句好话讲是龟毛。我看到冰好，他拿那个记者给他穿到里面，没有空气，他抽到他哦 ，OK， 不要那个。中国人都学。
Other side.
OK， 所以你们定做，因为它那个
它这个起节这边就起节。
对，受力点对，所以要把
这起节这边，那一边就起节，那一边交叉。
交叉。
When we get finished, we'll talk about why there's one that's different.
OK。
There's only one that's different.
第一个都交给的地方。
用完了。
好嘞，去吧，去吧。
当然面啊。
可以啊。
没冷机，还冷
这个机已经盖。
到这个呀 ，OK， 属于前
No, that's supposed to be different. There's only one side that's different.
，one side difference。
左上右下，左上右下，左上右下，跟解释右上左下。
好。
Keeps the twist out,
Yeah.
and that one keeps it from twisting the other way.
OK。
Twist.
Twist OK。
Yeah.
Twist dance。Elvis Presley。OK。Elvis Presley。The singer。
哦，这个里面
对不对？
扭转。好，这样，因为这两边是固定的，所以是同方向，这个区域的。
它往这边转 ，OK， 这边是支撑，它往这边转的话，这个可以支撑，它
就是这两排要做一个叉叉的交叉。
中间这边要做一个交叉，对了，这里这样。
夹行牙啦，对面交叉哦。
右的话，
咱这夹个夹啦是你左人偏过来。
因为它可能会往左转，也可能会往右转，不一定，所以说我们用地方先。
我往位先做一个
准备。
Put them all the same.
One way is to twist and off.
That's why we changed the one in the back, so you can twist it forward.
然后它跟刚才讲的一样，就是你左右两边摇它都能够，
这一根都能够控制。
对，否则的话它先往这边摇的话，你可以承受一下这边，可能往这边摇的话，你就跑掉。对，好，那另外再解释一下，说这个为什么他把这个角去掉？第一个是还是要留个空间，留空间的话，意思是说还是加上它是倒的时候，它会出声音，然后发出警告的声音。那第二个就是说我们支撑这个东西，就是靠这 这2根，其他的东西不要去碰到天花板。
Very
不要碰到天花板，这样子它有任何有变化的话，所以它刚才它把它有机啊，呀，shake 呀，哦 ，it's not good。OK。
Lowe's.
Close.
Lowe's store.
Store.
啊，咱有。
哦，close。工具。
If you want to, yeah.
假如你要的话，你可以去。
好，这个套带
啊。 Walmart 就是那个Kmart Walmart，Kmart Walmart， Kmart 的意思，就是那个它的大型连锁店。OK， 可以。
来这边让我们。
Clean the field and 5 or 10 minutes break. Okay, up to.
Yeah, and then we rotate.
Okay, one more change. Okay, 我们休
Good
息一下。
job, guys.
OK， 东西带走，这是谁的
Very good.
来，
？And 保安排人一定要戴口罩。啊，你们钉子都准备都装一点了，免得那个跑来跑去不够了。你这个现在2、3根，不够。
这边还要换长钉的哦，他们这边有蛮多长钉的哦。
啊，长钉、短钉都。
是。
Hi
Mom.
Hi, how are you?
对啊，这个纸是谁的？
我的。
你的。
哎，那我的包包在那边，所有我的东西都摆在一起。
那你这个包包。OK， 那你可能挂在身上好了。Yeah.
I'm gonna start
Yeah.
with showing each one of them
Yeah,
and the parts, and then we'll build them.
OK， 我们将来做支撑，然后我们分成一部分来做。
So we only got 45 minutes before lunch.
45 minutes. OK.
Right? 12 o'clock.
No problem.
Yeah, I know. I get hungry too.
I'm ready for some more hot and sour soup.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good. I love Chinese food.
Yeah. Every day.
I know it's a little American Chinese food, but is that close?
Is it close? Chinese.
Any more vegetables?
Yeah. I think this test is similar in Taiwan.
Similar?
Yeah. Because the boss who came in from Taiwan 25 years ago. But the college station is small town, like double size.
Yeah.
25 years ago.
Lots of students here though. My son goes here.
No.
Yeah, my son.
I said everywhere.
He's an engineering student. In fact, we met one of the guys that translated for the last Taiwan team, engineering student. I met him last night.
Okay. Mr. Zhao.
Yeah.
找到是上司的翻译，那这次没有找他们，是跟他们上司翻译就翻的滴答答。
那天有来吗？哈。
他是上司的翻译。
学生嘛。
对。哦。
这边学生。
对。
他们没有接触过这个，他翻译他不行啊，可以。
所以说，当我们翻的也不是很好，但是你比较熟悉哈。
Okay. Let's talk about the building.
OK， 我们开始我们的。
This is a safe zone.
OK.
So we always walk to the corner.
OK.
So as the building falls. OK.
我们从这栋建筑物的话，只有这个角落是安全的。我们说进出从这边，假如这边倒，所以每次进入一个线，第一个要先做观察。
And the men are working.
Yeah.
He sees something.
Yeah.
He says, "Escape."
Yeah.
I better go over here. And then you meet.
Yeah.
Meet in an area, and you count heads. Yeah, it's accountability.
Yeah.
You see all your team there.
Yeah.
That way you know you haven't left anybody in there.
那就是说会有安全带在后面，假如有任何问题的话，就往后跑，可以开工具门，然后飞到安全线之后。
Okay. So.
Okay.
This Raker. solid sole wrecker. This is the easiest one to make. This bracing and lacing puts the two rakers together and makes a system.
OK， 这3根是把它连接在一起，变成一组。
You put this on every 20 meters. You have lacing. This goes all the way across the system. But this every 20 meters. Put every 20 meters. So if I have another here, another here, another here, 20 meters, I'd have.
Okay, 20 meters. Okay, every something.
That's right. Every one of these has this every 20 or so meters. It's 60 feet for us, so every 20 meters, right?
Yeah.
So if every 20 meters, or if it's not 20 meters, then on each end.
Okay.
So either or.
Okay.
So every 60 meters and on each end.
它是原则上是一个以20公尺去架的，那必要的时候如果16公尺 OK。
And we put steps so that
OK， 对，可以要，这一过程可以当做楼梯。
we put first step, second, third step,
Can I
fourth, fifth. Can you? Yeah.
老人家保重。
OK。看看技巧
你都无早家私免讲你嘛清楚，我这拍好你拍嘞，起来看嘛。
OK， 好，它是一个示范，就是说它是
拍家己也起了，你
可以当踏脚的。
要，一个楼梯。
Okay, make sure it can be a wedge, or it can be a 2x4. You know, any piece of scrap wood, wood laying around to make a step. You don't have to use a wedge.
OK， 这样就做阶梯化做这样。
This part,
这一部分
these are called pickets.
OK，
You can also use
我哋招，
reinforcing
我哋
steel,
機器啩。
like in concrete buildings. You can do the same thing.
like the bolt.
Right, the at least 1 inch thick. And that's three feet long,
3
at least 3 feet long,
尺6
and 1 foot sticking out of the ground.
这个把它插到这里面，大概深度有3尺。OK， one problem. Where can I find a hole to put inside this big nail?
Okay, when you get over there where they're all doing the breaching and breaking, you'll see the drills.
OK，
So you can drill through the concrete,
concrete.
or we could have come all the way out here and put them in the ground.
OK， 我刚问他说我们拉一找那个洞，他是说就是破坏打两段，然后没有办法的话，没有办法就放在土里面也可以。OK。Should we make the hole by ourselves?
No, there's holes here, see?
Okay.
See, there's holes there, holes right there, holes right there.
好，他们这个洞都是已经是现成的了。
But we always push
Yeah. Yeah.
this in on the bottom.
OK， 我们把它从开始顶到墙面。
So this will be the first one we build after we build our temporary. I'll show you how to make a temporary shore. Remember how you did a T-post in there
Yeah.
for safety?
For safety.
We will make one just like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like this, temporary for safety.
我们在这边有做 T-shore， 就是它就是暂时性的稳固，然后确保安全。那这个是暂时性的，然后以后还会做完暂时性的话， 再来做这个固定性的支撑。所以你第一个就是你要进入一个灾难现场的话，你先要确保就要T 秀，然后这个也是就是暂时 temporary，
这是后来才再做。
不是他们 ，but we saw you build this first and you
Oh, I built that one first.
first okay.
And we put it
Oh,
right here.
right here.
And then we picked this one up and slid it in here.
Here.
And then, so that one, the next one we take, put it here, and the next door right there.
OK， 那我刚才问他是说，他们好像是先做这个再做那个，没有他说他是先做暂时性的，不晓得是can we use the temporary structure for the permanent? Yeah. OK.
Just for temporary. If it's gonna have permanent, it's gonna look like that.
OK， 他说就是暂时，我刚才我问他说暂时性东西可以把它翻转变成永远，他说不行，暂时性是暂时性，永远先做暂时性安全的支撑，确保。
But when we build systems, we always start at the corner of the building and work our way across. So from the safe zone, work our way across. Always with this covering up. Now this is
暂时性的支撑，墙面支撑。固定性的墙面支撑。
就是他第一个要进入一个灾区现场的话，先要做暂时性的支撑，但是一定要从角落做。角落你当然再去这个做这个面，因为角落是最安全的地方，因为要倒的话是从两边倒。然后你做好了这个之后。做好这个永久性支撑的话，在里面工作或在里面做工作，然后万一想倒的话，你走在里面或直接跑出来都可以。
The next one we'll build will be that one right there.
我们有另外一个这个
This is different because you have to go over debris. See, so where that has a bottom. This has no bottom.
Oh yeah.
We call it a split sole. Solid sole, split sole. 2 pieces. So it has to go over the debris and then go up. The difference is if you look at that one, it's on the ground. Look at that one. That one. It's on the ground, right? The sole plate is on the ground.
Okay.
This sole plate's not on the ground. It's up here.
Okay. But this one is also
This is temporary. This is permanent.
Okay. 好，那我刚才问他说这两个怎么不一样？那这个是暂时的 temporary 的，比较永久的，就是它这个要有这个比较有支撑，所以这是永久性的。
要再多一个，
因为是暂时性那样简单快速嘛，撑气就好了。就是暂时性的，那这个是永久性的。
所以说刚开始做的时候，当然要先做这个。
要，先做 temporary， 这是永久性的，比较长久，比较长期。所以说这两个的不一样的地方。
This will be the last one we make.
Yeah.
We'll make one of these first. We'll make one of those. And we'll make one of these.
他们上次我们先做的暂时性的，但这是永久性的。
So, anytime you have a question about what parts you need, you just look at that.
Yeah.
And you see.
OK。然后我们在工作中间有任何的疑问困难的话，你可以参与他们这些做好。
So who's going to lead the group?
我还是 two parts or one part?
No, one part.
OK， I will. Come. 好了，没有你的。
He's a nailer. He's a nailer. He's a nailer.
Yeah, no, narrow, but 没有，还是说还是。不然你当 leader。
哦 ，leader。
Oh, he's going to be the leader. Okay.
OK， 那你把这个点一下。OK。
And then he needs to give the nail belt to somebody else. Well, you got 3 people. I mean, you can keep it on. It's okay.
OK，
Keep
基
it
本上
on.
的 OK， 那个音质因为大家合在一起，音质变很多。OK， 因为你的 bodyguard
Safety? We all look. So okay, you watch safety.
OK，
All right.
OK，
So we're gonna build. We're gonna build this one first.
我们先做这个。
All right.
Where is the location?
The first location will be on the other side of that second shore.
Second
So
shore.
the first place will be right.
你这拢无要跳起来就对了，所以我
到时候我们的人要来看。
I'll show you how to do that.
OK， 我们先做个暂时实际的支撑是在这个地方。我刚刚问说我们这边没有洞可以挖，他说他会。
So you'll learn 2 different ways. We put temporary shore on concrete and put temporary shore on grass.
OK， 就是说我们必须要确认，就是说他可以告诉我们说有2种的这个暂时性的支撑，那个是在场地，这个是水地的应该怎么样？
So
要嘛那不埋。
the new shore we're going to build is right here. So we need safety right here. That temporary shore we're going to put right here. The new shore is going to go right here.
好，我们新的支撑会在这边。
So
what? The
safety area is about 2 foot or so away. So we need to put the safety, and then we put the next shore in, and then we move the safety, put it here, and then we put the next shore in, move the safety all the way down the wall.
OK， 他是说有这个他说干性跟我们因为这个已经假设它已经是搭好的一个固定的，然后就离2尺要在这里。
Just like in the building, you put the T-shore up, you built your system, and if you went someplace else, you put the T-shore up, built system.
我们假是架几个细
Same principle.
OK， 就同样的原则跟我们一样，做 T 恤的话，你先做一个，然后你看哪里要再做一个接下去，然后就变成一个完整的一个支撑系统。
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is show you how to cut the end of the raker.
OK， 如何
Let's go over to the table.
如何的角度，因为它这个是有角度问题的。好，我们哪个 OK 啊
Big pencil. Big pencil.
昨天他们讲说砌完之后的木材要放下面。
对啊，我们把它丢到旁边，丢到旁边好了。
不是啊，
丢到旁边。
用下面
OK，
可以。
待会OK， 我来 tell them， 我们在工作之前我们要清洁这个场地。我们 I tell them before we start we clean the field because the last team is
Messy, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is.
OK。打一下。
Okay, we're going to cut.
你敢没听过？
We're going to cut for the 45 degrees that goes on the end of the raker.
OK， 我们要切45度角。
Now the nice thing about the speed square is it's already at 45 degrees. You already have the 45 degrees on there.
呀，这是正三角形，它是45。
So if you measure how long you want your raker, and I'll show you how you do that in just a moment. Then in order to get the right angles,
Yeah.
if you take and you measure back 1.1 inches.
家你们量1寸，
right like that,
呀，1寸，
and you put to 45,
做个45度的切角，
so it hits that line like that.
呀，OK，
5,
明白。
that
45.
that is 1.5 inches long. This is almost 3.5 inches long. That's the cut that you want on the end of a raker.
OK， 就是我们要切的角度是45度。How about the length? Does it?
So we're gonna cut. We're gonna take the saw.
哪个锯子？
Take the saw. Cut this one first.
先锯长边。
Then come back.
对对。
Cut this one.
Okay. Short side.
This one's the most important.
Yeah.
I want to get it as square and clean as possible.
你要把这个弄得比较干净，因为它会到时候会有一个正方形的东西会塞进去。
Now on the solid sole raker, we're going to be putting that on both ends. So it's going to be on both ends. So we do the same thing. We go.
它是有两边都需要花，两边都要切。
We go 1 1/8. Oops.
Always 1 inch.
Always 1 1/8.
永远都是1寸，1寸。
Like that.
对啊，1寸。
永远都是1寸。
对，它因为它在切那个，
他找1寸
1寸
来当基准点的，请来画角度啊。
对，因为它这个卡榫，它的标准是做1
But
寸。
see,
是一样。
1 1/2, 1 1/2, 3 1/2, 3 1/2. Same side, same side.
Same side，这样，一样的角度，一样的体积。
So this
Yeah.
is that long pole.
这就是一个长的那一根呀，always.
That's the raker, the one at an angle.
呀。
That's this.
呀，这就是长的都是它只是做个小的示范。然后那边我们说的长的。
Give me a piece of board. Yeah. So how do we figure that?
我们如何测量？如何计算？
Insertion height is where the floor,
高
there's the
度，
wall,
这是墙壁。
and the floor comes to meet the wall.
insertion
Insertion height.
height 就是我们那个支撑点。呀
So we want it
，2 feet。Yeah。
within 2 foot of whatever this is.
2尺 2 foot。
2 foot or
I
down.
always use 2 feet.
Right.
Sorry. 2 foot. Okay.
So our insertion height over there
Yeah.
is going to be 10 feet.
高度有10尺。高度10尺。
So from here
Here.
to here, 10 feet. Okay.
10 feet.
So to make the right raker length,
Yeah. 从10尺量下来，
on a 45-degree angle,
45度角，45度45
we multiply 10
10
times
10
17.
Why?
Because,
1比跟1732啊，
watch,
三角函数啊，
there's 12
三
inches,
角函数
12 inches here,
对啦
right?
它是长高跟
There's 12 inches here.
1比根号，
If I take my tape measure
正的三角形。
and I measure from there,
它这就是
So there,
正三角形，不
it's
是
12 inches. I'm sorry, 17 inches.
17 inches.
See? From 12 to 12
根号3了。
So
is 17. Third-sided triangle.
triangle. Yeah, triangle.
Okay? Our raker
12.
is just like that.
Excuse me. What the 12? It's the 10. 12.
The 10 is the height on the wall.
Okay.
So, when we're making a 45-degree angle raker,
Yeah.
every foot up,
Yeah.
you go a foot out.
Uh-huh.
So every foot up, 10 feet,
10 feet.
you go 10 feet out. So if I measure 10 feet up,
10 feet.
10 feet out,
Yeah.
I know that for every foot, there's 17 inches.
Yeah.
So if I multiply 17 times 10,
Yeah.
it'll give me 170 inches.
Okay.
That's how long the raker is. That's how you figure raker length
Uh-huh.
on a 45-degree angle.
OK， 我刚问他说为什么，他是刚刚讲12，怎么变？因为我说这样是10尺高嘛。对啊，他现在是说我还是不太有点了解，就这边的17。
他这个意思可能是说这个10尺高，那它的2尺内。
所以 tolerance is available。OK， 根号3。
所以变成是这样子啊，所以它这边也是10尺嘛，
然后
所以1比10尺10尺，根号3开出1.732，所以它起10尺0，所以是以17。
Oh, it's very clever.
third side of the triangle. Third side of the triangle. Equilateral triangle.
Triangle. Okay.
Okay. For people that are carpenters, they call that a 12-12 pitch. Like on a roof. The roof would be very steep roof, very difficult to climb, 45 degrees.
就是说，像木匠的话，他们在做屋顶的话，就是他们就是这种角度，讲这非常的尖锐，像是。
You know, most roofs, especially in this area,
直角对的，
are more like a 7-on-12 pitch. Little.
I think in Texas I think this type.
Yeah. So see, well, like that roof. That roof is probably a 2-on-12.
Yeah. And in north of the U.S.
They get higher.
Big snow. Yeah.
Where the snow is, right? You want snow because it'll shed the snow. In Texas, we got lots of flat roofs.
Yeah, OK， 就是德州是有时候就是有暴雨。
Because it can't shed the rain.
就很快。
他故意做角度那么大，那暴雨的时候它水泄得快。
水泄得快，下雪
提前要
在北方是。
那他们一样可能是很恐怖哦。
OK.
有时候故意在讲话，我们插一下。
The leader knows that he has a 10-foot insertion.
Yeah.
He's going to make a solid sole raker.
Yeah.
Now the other parts to the raker is the wall plate, the sole plate.
Sole plate.
You have a gusset that covers that one, a gusset that covers that one on both sides, a gusset that covers this one.
Yeah.
So you got 1, 2, 3, and then gussets on the other side. So you have six of these.
Yeah, 6 of these. Okay.
All right. And then above the raker is a thrust block.
Thrust block.
Thrust block. You see the piece of wood at the top?
Yeah.
All the nails in it?
Yeah. No.
See the wood at the top with all the nails?
绑啊！How can I fix?
On the ground, then put it up.
Put it up. Oh, okay.
So we do it all over there. We assemble it there.
这个板怎么定？它是在平面定好，然后推上去顶住。OK. Yeah.
Now so that's the one we're going to make after we make the temporary.
Okay. First we.
Give me another piece of wood.
Yeah.
See, these are real good because you can draw on them.
Yeah.
You know, point.
Yeah.
And then you can also make your material list. Like when you guys were doing in there, did you make a list of wood? Yeah. And then you hand it to the cutter.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So.
所以就是说，你们把它写在木条上，你这个 leader， 然后你就直接给 cutter。
We're gonna make that one right there.
Yeah.
Is we don't need a wall plate.
Okay.
That is as long as that one is. So we'll make the raker. Raker same length. If it's a 10-foot insertion, it's still 170. Except on this end, instead of cutting it with the notch, we cut it this way for concrete.
Yeah.
So that we can push against here.
Yeah. Concrete. Yeah. 水泥地。我们这是在水泥地上做。Okay, I tell you now we.
Okay, so it needs to be at least 2 foot.
2 foot.
Taller here, because that's where that thrust block goes with all the nails.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then it needs to be at least 3 feet here. So this piece of wood is at least 5 foot.
5 foot.
Okay, just at least 5 foot. In fact, we can go.
最少。
Yeah, let's go 5 foot. So if we start a material list, 1 more piece of wood.
再来一遍。
The blank. So we're going to use.
Sorry, but this is 2 feet, 2 foot, and how about this?
This is 5 foot. Overall, 5 foot.
Okay, totally. Okay. 整条那个
So we're going to need
垫板。
1 4 by 4 5 foot. That's this piece.
Yeah.
And we need 1 2 by 4 2 foot. That's this piece.
Yeah.
we need one 4x4, and I'm gonna put a little symbol like that for raker, and it's 100. Whoops. 170 inches.
有一根 ，OK， 了解吗？有一根是
要切角的。
你看，这是一根是4乘，就是
And then we'll need
5尺的、2尺的、
then we'll need a piece of wood
17尺一。
to go like that, and we'll measure that
Yeah.
once we get it up there. It's probably going to be
Yeah.
maybe 6 foot, 2x6. So we'll just put 1.
1.
No, I'm sorry. 2. Very good.
Yeah,
2.
2x6.
2x6.
6.
And we'll just say 6 foot.
6.
Okay.
And then the gusset, this piece right here, you'll need 2 of these.
Yeah.
So that's your material list for this.
OK， 就是2个方形板。
And then also, when we come around here, we're also going to have to make a U-box, like it's on the end of those. But we'll do that. We'll do that later.
OK.
All right.
Shall we finish all of the structure and remove to the wall and fix?
Yeah, we build it all here, and then we come back and we build the solid sole raker and move it around and put it up. And then we can take.
Do you have any question? Do you have any? 有没有任何问题？
他有说去哪里？
哪个东西？
就是后面撑的那个，
我听不懂。
很大的那个。
后面3根钉子有没有？
嘿嘿嘿。
哦，那个它那有洞啊，它那有。
That last box, the orange or the maroon box right there, the big steel pickets are in that box with the sledgehammer. The big nails.
Big nail. Okay, big nail. Okay.
Big nails. Bam bam nails.
Bam. No. Okay.
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 没有，我们这边因为这边要定那个嘛，我们这边还有一个撑的这个，
OK。
所以这段距离还要量。你刚才意思？
你
那是对头，那是遐
但是伊即马
讲的是这边
伊开始贴出来。
OK. There was another question because.
可是那个做这我量这偌长了哦。系啊，
See, it fits in this
你后边是
fits in this little box.
Sort of.
Fit in a little box, and we put the wedges
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
固定老一地要。
We don't have to make this over again because the last group made it and left it. So
Okay.
you get to use this.
我们可以用这个。And I confirm again, we build a temporary shoring on the.
We build it over there,
Yeah, and
then move it in place,
Press.
put it up, and then go back and build the solid sole raker, and then put it in place next to the temporary shore.
Okay.
And then we take the temporary shore out.
Okay. We take the temporary out. This one.
Not that one,
That one.
the one we make.
We made. Okay.
We're gonna make a temporary shore. You need to know how to do a temporary shore.
OK， 我们现在是先做一个暂时性的支撑。
That's always the first shore you make, a temporary shore.
OK， 我们 fast。OK， 我们就先很快速的做个暂时性的支撑，然后把它拆掉，然后我们再做永久性的支撑。OK， 你们
先12点休息，需要时间看。
暂时性应该很快。
Shall we start on after the lunch?
Why don't you get all the wood together that you
Okay,
need?
我们先get prepare.
You can put the 4x4s here, and get the 2x6s,
Okay.
先裁后，这个
get
时
all
间来
that stuff
裁东西。
together.
好，那你们是不是先做个 meeting？
好。
有个 meeting。
And in the meantime, he can mark.
来，我来给他查。
哦，没有，谢谢。
现在是
做个
星
meeting。
星
Conference，OK，conference。
Okay?
I think the group.
咱裁两个裁好啊。
There you go.
咱弄几个？1、2、3、4、5，6个嘛吼，两个裁。
6个，对，大哥来摄影好了。
我看了哈。
这个指挥
好
啦。
了，中的跟我谈好。
裁木头了。
裁是3个，裁跟班啊，总共3个了。
裁班哦。
哦，裁跟班。
你指派的好，你指派的。
裁跟班总共4个。
你指派都指派你。
裁跟班总共4个。哦，这次就那样固定啊。
哎。
啊，一个人一准备 准备迄两支，
哦呀，
甲后壁堵的，
铁钉啊就对啊。
咱即摆是现在都后壁堵，咱即摆是做这简单的哦。
伊要做多迄边，要做
伊这拢这下用嘛，对，这堵着嘛吼。哎呀，边一个痕的，
I understand.
这一个痕的，
对对对。
哎，需要你准备，咱两个准备剩的遐面。
哦，铁机甲迄个。
对，啊，恁四个开始，两个记剩的倒搬。
好，
好，OK。
4乘4的5寸，这就是要4乘4 5寸的一支就对啊。
啥5寸5尺啦，4乘4 5尺，你把4乘4 5尺，啊你讲2乘4的，
新两个人是
2乘4 2尺的
2尺嘛，啊这1 4乘4这下，
我俩2乘4 2尺，
这什么东西啊？我 fix it。
现在工作要做暂时性的支撑，人员有6名。首先开会分配工作。
几个尔2乘4 2尺一个尔吼。好，来这个一下。
哎，2乘6的6支。
现在。
哦，这样
两支啦
，2乘4。
工作分配取材。
2支2乘6，
2乘4加2乘4
4名测量员
2乘4的
2名
，2乘4的6尺
，2乘4
6尺，对来嘛吼。2乘4 6尺，两支嘛，这是两支，
指挥1名。
2乘6对啊，白色的是女班我2乘6，6尺两支。
发射地点于此。现在所有工作人员把材料取到测量材料，以及将材料锯成所需长度。
加油啊！哦，哎，阿姐，这边，这边你要看看赛。过来，好。这我是一起去看的个，你们讲吧。过来。
在感动我，
对，
对，近
，very good。
开玩笑，你对的。5回啦。
OK， 我们还要这个。
不用关系5回啦。中德啦，台湾到现在，这边200。